Obviously, when they try to trap, take the ball out of your hands, you give it up, you circle back around, you get the ball again. Not so much basketball because that's obviously practice, but what is it about your temperament that seems like you're never flustered or worried or get sped up? You just kind of move at your pace.
Just really growing up and learning from players, watching, great players, seeing how they, either control the game or just playing at their own speed and not trying to be rushed by the defender. But I was fortunate enough to be on some pretty good teams early, so I was able to, see, defenses going deep playoff runs, and try to pretty much establish that early. And I feel like that probably helped me out, to today now that I'm 27.
Michael Grange from Sportsnet. Kawhi, what were you thinking? You heard what Kyle thought, but what were you thinking when you were kind of setting into that shot with just a minute left? They looked like they were kind of corral you. You had two defenders. What were you looking at?
I just really came off a pick and roll and just tried to stay aggressive. They end up switching. And B's a good defender, long. So at the time, I just looked up at the shot clock and tried to get as much space as possible, and and just took a shot and believed that it was going to go in, and it did.
Did it feel good?
Once it left my hand, it did. I was telling them just in the past, playing in a regular season, I had times that I took those shots and they came up short. So I guess I was thinking as well at the time, just making sure I put it up high and at least get it to the back rim. And I think that's not fair to the Sixers. I'm definitely breaking a sweat out there. They're making me take these shots, and I don't know. I'm not describing my game. I'm trying to win. I mean, that's for you guys to do. I'm living in the moment.
Kawhi, to your right, Mike Sealski from the Philadelphia Inquirer. Your teammates have talked about the need for them to play better. Obviously, you're trying to play as well as you possibly can, but do you feel a sense that you have to play as well as you've played? How much margin for error do you feel like you guys have if you don't play as well as you've played so far in this series?
The last few games, I don't feel like we made shots as a team, and game 3, we let them off the hook. They ended up scoring 116, 120 points. That's not what we do. We also didn't make shots. And, the close games that we're in or the games we won, we held them under 90 points. And, that's what we got to do. But we all got to play better once we're losing. The whole squad, even if I'm playing well or Kyle's playing well, we all need help and got to figure out a way to win the basketball game.
Last couple questions here on your left.
Hi, Michael Alonso, Radio PA. You regain the home court advantage now next to home court advantage, even the series as well. Having the home court advantage back, going 3 games here or 2 or 3, whatever it might be, how key is it for this team?
Every game is key. I don't think you could just think since you're at home that you're going to win the game. You still got to come out aggressive, and as a unit, it's the best of 3 now. So we got to act like, I feel like we all been trying to have the same mindset as coming out in the game and winning. And you can't just come in either on the road and say, oh, they're home, they're going to win. So I just feel like having the same mentality. Don't get too down or too low or worry about, where you at. Just focus on the game and see what happens.
Last question,
Kawhi, Steve Simmons, Toronto Sun. Most of the season, you guys have played separately, one in, one on the bench. A lot of today, you played Serge and Mark together. How does that change how you play, and how different did it feel?
Now just, a lot of teams play small ball or just leave one center, and then that four-man is really like a tweener, 4-3, could shoot the 3, drive. And, Basically, Serge is not really, he's just a power forward. And when I first came into the league, this is how like basketball was for the most part. So it didn't feel no difference. You know, we did a good job of you know, working on it at practice the last 2 days, and those guys spaced out the floor well, got to their spots, and you know, I mean, Serge played great tonight for us. 12 and 9. He did a good job blocking shots, key block shots, rebounds.